Today on Junk Wax Genius, 1988 Fleer and 1991 Upper Deck. This is the Find the Nolan edition. This is also the edition where we might be able to find the Michael Jordan short print. I haven't found one yet in a box, so it's not guaranteed you'll get one in each box, but odds are still there. We're still digging. You could find two in a box, who knows? But we are going to begin with 88 Fleer while we let the suspense build. Please do subscribe to the channel if you're into the idea of watching a grown man open old baseball cards and talk about it, because that's exactly the kind of content you're going to get. White Sox is our Fleer sticker, and Kevin Mitchell starts us off. Kurt Young, Keith Comstock and his sweet mustache, Todd Benzinger, Barry Lyons, interesting pose there. Kind of a cool photo. Actually, do you think that's a posed photo? Or do you think they just happened to catch it in the instant that he caught a ball? I don't know. But Don Mattingly, one of my favorite cards out of this set. The red, white, and blue with that particular pose from Donnie Baseball, watching a hit ascend into the outfield. Iconic. I love this card. John Cangelosi, Keith Atherton, Steve Jeltz, Greg Swindell. The cards look great when there's kind of a semi-color match, again with the Indians, the red, the blue, the white. Nick Asaski, Reds cards look great in 88 Fleer. Manny Lee, the Blue Jays look great. Bob Nepper, the Astros look awkward. Steve Lyons and Rick Sutcliffe. I mean, the Chicago teams look good. The Yankees look great. It's 88 Fleer. I loved this when I was a young collector. It was very difficult to find. So back, pre-Upper Deck, 88 Fleer was about as upscale as I could get. I like that. Nice card. All right, well, you have waited long enough for 1991 Upper Deck. Again, Find the Nolan is where you might also find the Jordan. The short print, not guaranteed, but we're going to rip until we find it. Not today. That would be a very long episode potentially, but we'll keep working through the box is what I mean. Jim Gantner is our leadoff for this pack. Mike Hartley, Dana Kicker, Jay Howell, Darren Dalton, Lee Guterman, Jose Vizcaino, Rick Honeycutt, Lenny Dykstra, Nails, Jose Uribe, Walt Weiss. I think we might have seen a similar photo in 91 Topps. I think he's jumping over number 4 for the Indians, who I believe is Joel Skinner. Hard for me to believe that that happened twice when a photographer was doing that, but that might be a before and after. We might do a little feature on that. I'll look into it. 91 Upper Deck Walt Weiss versus 91 Topps Walt Weiss. There's Mackie Sasser. Our giant hologram this time is the Phillies logo. Top prospect, Tim Costo. Carlton Fisk is our White Sox team checklist. And Tim Wallach with the Expos rounds us out. We'll take a quick look at the backs. Sometimes Upper Deck gets pretty creative with like that. That's a cool photo. Dutch Dalton with all the gear on, chasing a foul ball or whatever. Sometimes they give us something really good here on the back of the card. Like face planting Jose Uribe. Or again, Walt Weiss, athletic in the field. Mackie Sasser, Tim Wallach. All right, now I'm really curious about that Walt Weiss. I'll do a wrap-up, but I'm going to continue the episode because I think I've got my little stack of 91 Topps that has the Walt Weiss in it next to me from a recent episode. So it is Junk Wax Genius. It's the channel on YouTube where we open old baseball cards and talk about it. Please do subscribe. You're welcome to tune out now if you're not curious, but if you are, stick around. I've got this stack just to my right, and let's see what we can find. here's some 91 tops. And I think there's a Walt Weiss in here where he's jumping over Joel Skinner. There we go. There it is. So yeah, let's photo match these. I'm looking at the gloves in Joel Skinner's back pocket. I'm looking at the dirt on Walt Weiss's shin. I'm looking at his glove hand wristband. I'm looking at the eye black. I'm looking at the fence behind him. I think these photos were taken within a split second of each other. What say you? That's the things we talk about. When I say a grown man opens old baseball cards and talks about it, this is what I mean. It's Junk Wax Genius. It's the channel on YouTube where a grown man opens old baseball cards and remembers things that are weird to remember. Please do subscribe to the channel if this is your kind of thing, though. And I will see you tomorrow with 2 more packs. Thanks for watching.